here in Central Florida. And this is day 2 of the Dream Garage Build loft. So as you can see, there's nothing on it. Still have our pile of wood over here. Got some miscellaneous piles of wood. It's been a long 2 days. The weekend is definitely not long enough. So nobody tuned in right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you what's going on, and then if people pop on, I'll just cover it again. So what we needed to do is we've got to lay these mounts for our supports. And these are the beams. As I mentioned in the last video, I did not have a saw deep enough to cut these, so I had to do a combination of a circular saw and then a hand saw to cut these. It pays to have the right tools. So we ran into another problem, which is these brackets here that mount to the floor. These are supposed to fit right on this 6x6, and the brackets were too small. So there was no way for these to work based on how they were set up. So I ended up having to cut and then use a hammer and chisel this out here. You can see all the pieces on the floor in order to get these brackets to work. So that's where we are now. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this last one in. I was using it for a pattern for the wood. So now all 3 posts are done. Get this one mounted here, as you can see. And our beam will be going across all the way to this other side. So I was hoping we would get the main structure up today, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen because we have some family to visit. I'm going to try to get the last 2 posts up, and then we're going to go from there, and that'll probably be the wrap up for today. It's taking a lot longer than I anticipated because I ran into problems. Don't have the right tools. It's a big issue. And you know, I've never done anything like this. I've never built a loft. Of course, I want to make sure it's structurally sound. I don't want any issues here. Try to watch some videos on YouTube, but a lot of it does not give you detailed information about what exactly you need. So I'm just kind of going by what I saw, and then also doing some internet searches in order to get the best information. Bottom line is, I want this to be structurally sound. I won't have any issues. We're going to be storing parts up here. What we're going to be doing next after we get the support beams in, we're going to be mounting these 2x4s up against the still. They're going to serve 2 purposes. They're going to be tied in multiple points, and then our header board is going to rest on top of them and also be screwed into the steel beams as well. So we should have plenty of support. The height of this is going to be probably a little bit taller than this ladder. We'll see what we're doing. Anyways, I see a few of you have jumped in. Dr. V Dubs, Rocco. Yeah, so for those of you just joining, we've had a lot of problems here, not having the right tools. This wood being too wide for these brackets, so I had to use a combination of a saw and a hammer and chisel to get these down in order for these to work. So all I've done today, the entire day that I've been working, besides running up to the home improvement store to buy some stuff, I bought this chisel, I bought a couple other things. Just trying to find a different size bracket to work in here, but I ended up using what I had here. Anyways, we just got it done, and I was just showing we do have 1 support beam in place right here. It is showing level. Of course, when we go to mount everything, we're going to triple check, make sure it's good. I may actually even tie this into the steel here on the side with the bracket, possibly. I'm not sure. May end up doing that. But we'll figure it out. Anyways, that's it. I got to get these other two in and then wrap it up for the day. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on here. Hope you all having a great Sunday if you're watching this live. If not, have a good day no matter what day it is. Take care.